What you're seeing is what's left of a wooden home. Firefighters are at work trying to put out the last few flames left from the blaze. Warped zinc and charred wood remain from the two-bedroom structure. It was completely destroyed in minutes after a fire started after 11 this morning here in the Hollywood area of Lord's Bank. Fire officials and police were inside conducting their investigation to determine what caused the fire that destroyed this $50,000 property. 3 persons lived at the house, including Jamal Reed, one of the owners, along with his spouse and a relative.
As far as I know, I lose a lot of stuff in my home. I had almost everything a house should have. I lost all my clothes, I lost all my belongings, everything. And I was just about to also do some more renovation on the home. I don't really. Up to now, we're not sure if it was exact arson.
What can you tell me about the value? I mean, how much was the house worth? How much did your appliances worth?
As far as we estimated, the appliances of the house alone cost about over 18, close to $19,000. All the appliances we had in the home. Okay, the total value of the house we don't have an exact figure, but we could say be between the probably $20,000 to $30,000, or it could be even farther, because it was between me and my mom who built the home. So we all put money in, and I'm not exactly sure exactly of the amount we actually spent. I just really hope that it wasn't him, because that would be really bad. Because I did nothing but show my family members who give me love and kindness. I have them do stuff in the house that other people would never allow them to do. And I don't know exactly what is his emotion or reaction towards it, but I'm just really hoping that it doesn't come back that it is so.
But Reed's family believes it was indeed an act of arson, and they say that the arsonist may be a relative. The reason behind it? Well, the man was living in the home up to the time of the fire, but he was served with an eviction notice on Sunday. They say he didn't particularly take the eviction notice well, when Radiance Reed informed him that he had to vacate the home in 2 weeks' time. You don't know the exact cause of the fire at this time, but is it your suspicion that it was intentionally set?
Well, it looked that way. Because from last year in November, I told my nephew that he have to leave the house now, that I don't want him to live there anymore, because I told him that the place was getting small for his girlfriend and my son and his girlfriend. And he asked me to build downstairs, and I told him no.
Did you give him a written letter today?
I gave him a written letter. The lady at the Raccoon Street police station told me to give him a written letter, a 2 weeks notice.
When did you give him that notice?
I went up there yesterday about 1 o'clock. After 1, I went up there and I gave him the letter. I rapped on the door and he opened it, and I gave him the letter, and he asked me, what is this letter for? And I told him.
Was he threatening or anything?
Well, when he read the letter, the last word he says, house, house. That was the last word he says. He says, house, house.
So he was at the house last night up to this morning when the fire?
He was there. He was there because he do cruise ship. He do carving when the cruise ship come in, and today is not a working day for them, so he was there.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I haven't spoken to him. The last time I see him was when I gave him the letter yesterday morning. That was the last time I gave him.
Has he called you guys since the house burned down?
No, he haven't called me.
Do you know if perhaps he cleared out his belongings before he left?
There yesterday morning, he told me, Auntie, you could see that there is not anything here in the room for me.
Jamal Reed says that the fire also took out the tools he used to make his living, as well as property belonging to his clients. He says he needs the public's assistance to start rebuild.
I'm actually an entrepreneur, so I work for myself. I do computer repairs and technician and stuff. So I lost all my computer repairing tools and stuff, so I'm really handicapped in terms of really making back an income off what I was doing. You know, I lost all my clothes, I lost all my belongings, I lost everything. The only thing I have was the clothes I came in the city with when I come down. You know, there was a little bit of clothes, so you know, I could definitely use some type of assistance in that area at the same time. You know, because I actually have nothing, zero. You know, to go from. Had a lot of stuff in there with my work with computer. I have stuff for other people that I lost that I would now have to pay back for that I'm not really sure exactly how. But as I say, I have to work again and try. Some people would be upset with me for that, but I guess they understand. Everybody was just sad and you know, we're trying to try to figure exactly what happened. And when I saw the pictures on the phone, I was really distraught because it was all the everything I ever worked for. You know, it's like everyone have a house and everything you put in there is just gone all of a sudden in the blink of an eye. So, you know, I really don't know. I just feel very sad and very disappointed in what happened.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.